blastmusic247.com. We're changing the industry one artist at a time.
What's good? What's good? What's good? I want to welcome everybody to another episode of the Louisiana Lyricist Lounge, hosted by me, Drip of all trades, better known as Paul Cram the Poet. Hopefully tonight we'll see my lovely co-host, Miss Veronica Imuna J. But we got a special show tonight. I have none other than the one and only, the Anthology. Summer Class 24, Honey Drip University, man. Like, y'all just don't even get it. These people are more than just my classmates. They have become my family. And much love to them all. So y'all in for a treat tonight. So we're going to do things a little bit different tonight. So we're going to go ahead and get started with the Blast Spotlight artist of the evening, which is Elijah Rosario. So everybody just sit back, relax, and listen to Chemical Reaction.
Is it too late to say that I'm sorry? Or have we reached that point of no return? Say what's on your mind, I don't wanna turn a blind eye to all the things that we've done to reach this point, into an empty void, facing repercussions from the words of our choice. I'm just trying to find a reason we should stay. Be ashamed to throw it all away. I'm not giving up so easy. I still want you, need you, here with me in the middle of the night when you touch me so gently. If you're trusting, willing to learn me, after all the times I try pushing away, girl, I still see you right there with you, all through my road. I'm still willing to admit my flaws, show you that I'm worth the cause, give you everything you need, prepared to catch you when you fall. You got me pleading on my knees, oh baby, don't leave me. You got me pleading on my knees, oh baby, cause I still want you, need you, here with me in the middle of the night when you touch me so gently. If you're trusting, willing to learn me, after all the times I tried pushing away, girl, I see you right there with you, I'm real, my baby, I'm still.
That was Elijah Rosario with Chemical Reaction. And if you're an independent artist, a spoken word artist, poet, up-and-coming comedian, any type of artist that's looking for some type of exposure, you can go to blastmusic247.com and register for free. But Blast is also looking for the fans. So if you're a fan of great music, you can also register as an unlimited fan at blastmusic247.com, and that's also free. Blast. We're constantly changing the industry, one artist at a time. So now it's that time. Now it is that time. So who I'm bringing up first is our absolute most special guest host, who is also instructor. Make it make sense. You know, she had a way of getting on our ass, but she did it in such a sweet way, like sweet like cake. So everybody, please, I want to introduce Miss Mystic, aka Pound Cake.
Hey y'all.
What's up, baby?
How you doing?
I'm good, man. We in for one tonight.
Oh, you absolutely are. I hope you know there will be absolutely no holds barred in this interview, sir.
So, you've been the guest host of the Louisiana Lyricist Lounge. Why don't you introduce the class?
All right. So we're gonna do this in a row, like a little lineup. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody on this team in the anthology is MVP in their own right. So, first, the very first one I want to introduce is our very own versatile vixen, but we don't call her that in this lovely lineup. We call her Mistress Claus. Hey, baby.
Hi.
How you feeling tonight? Can you hear me?
I can now. What'd you say?
How you feeling tonight?
You cut out.
She said, "How you feeling?" You heard me?
I heard you. I'm feeling great. Happy to be here.
Did you hear her?
Can you hear me? You can hear me now? Okay, cool. Yay! Even though technology wants to not be our friend today, we're going to work it out.
Facts.
Tell the people one thing that you want them to know about what you got going on right now before we bring up the next MVP on this lineup.
My book's out. It's called My Heart on Display. And you guys can get it if you link up with me on Instagram at _versatile_vixen. It's on sale for $10 right now.
Oh, see? That's some prices. Those are not bust your head prices. So that means everybody should go out and grab it. Tell them the name one more time just so that they didn't catch it. They could get it one more time.
It's called My Heart on Display.
I don't like the title and it's catchy. All right, so we're going to come back and bother you about that a little bit more because I want to hear all about it. But the very next person that we're going to bring up, it is Adonis, but we don't call him that. No. We don't call him that at all. Even though the name is sexy and it rolls off the tongue, we call him Quiet Storm. What up, twin?
What's up, twin?
So if y'all don't know, now you know. We have the same birthday. So, you know what I'm saying? Virgo gang in the building. He is also one of the VIP MVP members of the anthology. And I need you to tell the people one thing about yourself that they don't know that you got going on.
That's a long ass list. November 9th, my business, Lucid Voices, is collabing with the Honey Dripper Poetry Collective and the 518's infamous DJ TGIF to host You, Me, and Poetry Part 2 at this place called the Fuse Box in Albany. It's going to be an amazing poetry show. We got all types of people coming from all over the place. We got some Honey Drippers. We got some of the 518's own poetry collective coming through. We might have some of the anthology. I don't know. They might surprise us. You never know. But yeah, I'm putting a poetry show together. 6 to 10, $20 at the door. And my mama not getting in for free, so I don't expect to get in for free anybody.
No, it's a business. It's not personal.
Straight up.
You know what I'm saying? So November 9th, come see us.
You heard what he said. He said, come see him. He said, if you're not there, you're missing it.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to keep this ball rolling with our big homie, we call him, well, y'all know him as Ty Black, but we know him as Onyx. What up, baby? Nope, you muted. You don't want the people to hear that
voice.
Yes.
That voice.
I did it. That voice.
That voice.
Right.
You're in good hands with State Farm. What's going on, good people?
Well, you tell the people one thing right now that you got going on that you want them to know.
Follow me, Instagram, Ty Black ATL.
He said, listen, we ain't got to tell you much. If you follow his page, everything is laid out for you. He is that man. He does all types of things, and he is humble about it. You see how he just said, follow me? He said, you're going to see everything when you pop up.
Everything.
Everything. So, we got one more person that has not made this stage. Y'all know her as Poppy Woodyard because she hosts PPC. Some of y'all know her as Keynotes because she hit stages in the ATL, you know, blazing them. But everybody on this stage knows her as Caffeine.
Yo, let's go.
Let's go.
How y'all feeling?
We good, but I did it for everybody else, so you are no different, baby. So tell everybody one thing you got going on that you need the world to know about. What you got going on, baby?
Yo, you already know we up. We got our last show this Wednesday, Poppy's Poetry Corner, and we going out with the biggest bang in the world. We got Brother Hot Bead, Written in Pain, Chamber 7, Mr. Whispers, and Geronimo. Tat. Y'all, we lit in this thing. Y'all better tap in. But tonight, we about to tear this thing up. Oh, hey, big friends, I see y'all. Let's go.
So this is the anthology.
Love her.
If y'all have not come across any of these individuals on this stage, please make sure you tap into all of them because they all have a special something that is amazing about them. And our very own host in his very nice purple shirt showcasing his sexiness and all of this color that he given, this melanation. Y'all know him as Paul Cram, but you know, he tells us so very sweetly, but I am the drip of all trades. So, sir, tell the people what you got going on that you want them to know. One thing.
The one thing I want y'all to know is be on the lookout for Love, Lust, and Lyrics. It's my first full-length album I'm working on. I got 2 singles right now floating on all streaming platforms, Healing to Forgive and The Blueprint.
And he just says it so sweetly, and I love it. And I love the fact that you all support each other. So if y'all didn't know, they are literally not just a class. They are absolutely. Wait, you talking? Yes, absolutely. We are absolutely going to use that. Spread that. Spread it. Pause. Okay.
We already spreading shit.
Already spreading shit out. It's over.
It's over.
It's a parade in my city, yeah. Oh my god, y'all some freak nasty motherfuckers.
Listen, everybody on this stage got a little bit something in them. Pause.
I don't got nothing in me.
I am subject to play stuff in.
Yes. I put the let what ride. Mary over here. Wow, already. Let it ride.
Let it ride. No. Well, I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad at that. Hold on.
Y'all can clearly see that there is a vibe and a connection that goes on. So I want to start off with how y'all felt about being in the class with at one point the random characters that are now family. How do y'all feel about it?
Man,
listen, just because your pinky size is the real size of my middle finger does not mean it gets to give it to me.
Man, listen, these my dogs, man. You know, we went through a storm together. We was in there chatting, talking shit, like, yo, but that whenever we needed each other, man, we was like, yo, what you need? Boom, boom, boom. Okay, how we gonna get this assignment done? You know, and it's like we ran into like a group of 5 people that never met each other a day in each other's lives. Some of us may have had each other on Facebook or other social media, but we came close really fast. And like even now, we got like 4 or 5 different group chats just chatting up, saying a bunch of bullshit. Every day, my phone is blowing up. I'm like, what are y'all talking about? You see, one of us sees like 10 messages. Somebody said some freaky shit. It went to another poem. Next thing you know, so it's like it's always a good time with y'all, man. I wouldn't trade y'all for nobody.
like straight up, man. It's like I said, bro. It's family. Like it became a family. Like I do random shit. Like if one of them talking about they feeling bad about some shit, oh, guess what? Nipple picture. Like,
I did get me some man boobs the other day. I got me some man boobs.
That how we break the ice. We flashing that pic.
man, let's be honest. I don't care how mad you get. You can't stay mad if I fuck around and flash my nipple. You ain't gonna stay mad.
What if your nipples go the wrong direction? They go this way or that way or this way or that way. Like,
you know what? I never really paid attention to the direction of my nipples. They look normal.
I'm just saying. I have a curious mind. If I see a nipple facing funny ways, I'm
gonna laugh. You gonna laugh.
So,
yeah, but we're always dealt with each other though.
See, Paul Cram gonna post his nipple one day, and we gonna be looking like, which way is it pointing?
Which way is it?
That's what's gonna happen. What?
He's like, oh shit, here we go.
Right. You gotta nipple.
I'm trying to tell you that is hilarious.
We want to be us, all right?
Yeah.
They not like us. That has seemed to be our theme song that y'all have been parading around. Why does that song resonate with you guys so much?
Mustard on the beat, hope.
Whoa, because for me, I don't feel like it's another group of individuals out there like us, like our stories. That's why we call it an anthology. We really earned our name. We love our instructors too. Shout out to every last one of them. But I feel like during this time, we were struggling, not just in writing sometimes, because some of us, including myself, had never wrote that much, right? Mm-hmm. But not even that. Life was lifing. So life was really taking us on a ride, right? And it was just, it felt good to be able to go in our group and laugh and cry and hell. Whatever we did, it just felt good to have people to be able to do that with. So I appreciate y'all. And I feel like that's why, they not like us, because they not built like us, man. It's a lot of toilet tissue around here.
Anthology strong.
We built something different. We built different, like, no toilet tissue around here. We mad at something else,
So, Mistress Claus.
Yes.
If you had an opportunity to do anything differently in the class itself, whether it be the start to the finish, would you do it over again exactly the same way, or would you switch some things up?
I'd switch up a couple of things. It's not bad though. I would honestly like to have heard more from a couple of the instructors. Like, I was really looking forward to dig deeper with a couple of them.
Well,
I ain't scared to say names. I it's a name. I ain't scared to say names. I'm messing.
We don't point fingers. We throw elbows around here.
So I see that there's a camaraderie amongst y'all. It lingers in the realm of petty. Cool.
I'm the petty professor.
Petty partner.
That's my petty partner right there.
I'm petty king. They don't know that yet.
Petty king. All right. So.
Oh, okay. I wish.
Say the name.
I personally wish.
That was one of our instructors, y'all. The instructors are in the house. They like, nah, say the name. Say my name. Say my name.
I personally wish that I would have gotten more from Tat. And I've said that numerous times, because I look up to Tat. I look up to his pen. So when I saw him as an instructor, I was like, shit, yeah. And he gave us the assignment. I was like, bet. Woo, woo. And then I went looking for him again, and that nigga disappeared like a faded tattoo, and I was mad as hell.
Bars.
That was absolutely
disappeared like a faded tattoo.
But it's still mad love. It's still mad respect for him. I know people go through whatever they're going through at whatever time, but if I had to pick something different, Tat, your ass would have gave me a couple more assignments so I can learn some more from you.
It ain't too late, man. Don't hit them. Don't hit us with it. Hit
me with it.
Those assignments. He wants those joints, man. Give it to him.
Do not blame the entire anthology. It was just one page that said that.
I don't give a damn. If he said it, he said it.
He did. He said that with his whole chest. He didn't have no withdrawals about that one.
Listen.
So seeing that y'all brought Tat up, there was a particular assignment that Tat gave. So I'm not gonna let you guys get off the hook without showcasing what he said as far as how he pushed your pen. So, seeing as that petty professor, aka Drip of all trade, aka our very own Paul Cram, was the first one to say it, I think you should run with that piece, sir.
All right. So, just to give the listeners a background on the assignment, what he made us do was have a love poem that we've already written, and return that in, and then he chose a line. He chose a line out of that love poem, and we had to create. I'm gonna say the M word wrong. I'm gonna say it wrong, but we had to create a horror or a macabre or macabre or one of them fucking words similar to that. We had to create a piece from that.
Macabre.
Macabre. All right, cool.
That's why I love y'all. We made up a lot of words.
We did. We made up a whole lot of words. Y'all gonna hear a bunch of them words. But so here's my piece. The line that he took from my piece was, "You smiled at me and covered your mouth in an attempt to hide your chewing." I had to turn that into a horror piece. So here we go. You smiled at me and covered your mouth in an attempt to hide your chewing. I smiled at you in an attempt to hide the fact that my intentions were diabolical. You see, I know who you are, and I know what you have done, and revenge will soon be mine. Keep drinking. You're oblivious to the fact that every sip you take brings you closer to your inevitable demise. I have studied you for a long time, and I figured out how to infiltrate your defenses to put you in a position to carry out the punishment that you deserve. You ready to go? I have something I would love to show you. The scene is already set. Everything has been prepared for your arrival, dim light, soft music, everything to cement the idea in your mind that this night will be filled with a sexual excitement that you have been craving. I slowly help you out of your clothing and lay you down. I lick between your breasts, and right before handcuffing you to the surface you're lying on, I then whisper in your ear, and the words that fell from my lips wipe the smile completely off your face. I then place tape over your mouth and watch the fear set in your eyes. You see, no point in trying. There is no escape. You do not remember me, but I certainly remember you. You're the bitch that had my brother killed. And the courts allowed you to walk free, but I'm so happy that they did because I get the justice that he deserves. Does this knife look familiar to you? It should. It's the same blade you used to stab him in the back with. The same knife you used to kill the opportunity for his kids to grow up with a father. Shh. No one can hear you making all those mumbling noises. You might as well just accept the fact that your karma has come in the form of a pissed off family member who spends all his time walking around pretending to be sane. It feels good to just be myself. Feels good to know that your life will end by the same bloodline that you had taken away. First, I want your eyelids. Do not want you to be able to close your eyes. You need to see your torture. What was that? What are you trying to say? It don't matter. Slice 1, slice 2, scream as loud as you want. No one will hear you. Next, I want your fingernails. The same fingernails you used to dig his soul out. One by one, I remove each of them with extreme prejudice. Now, it is time for you to stop breathing. So I thrust the knife in your gut and twist. I then wrap my hands around your neck and smile as I watch the life leave from your eyes. They say revenge is a dish best served cold. But who would have thought that when you covered your mouth while smiling in an attempt to hide your chewing, that my revenge would be your final meal. In peace.
Let's go, storytelling. Let's go, storytelling. I am not going to hold you. The way that you transitioned in the piece, it went from almost like it could have been a script. Soft, build. Then it took a plot twist, a super deep turn.
A violent plot twist.
So I'm not mad at it. And then your laugh was a little too for real for me. You know what I'm saying? I promise not to get on your bad side.
Nah, if nobody else in the world is safe, baby, you safe.
Baby, I can't say it right. I need you to say it.
Oh my God, it's wet in here. Shit.
Already reading
What?
It was a fast, slippery slope, didn't it?
The way his voice is crescendo. Anybody, baby.
For real, you do have a way about, utilizing your voice, your tonation and everything else like that. So I love the fact that you push the pen in that way.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
So
moist.
We're going to turn
Shut up.
our sights on Mistress Claus. Are you ready to provide your horror piece?
Sure. So this is totally fictional, y'all, because it's called Dear Ex-Boyfriend, and y'all know I ain't got no damn ex-boyfriend. Let's go. The cool stillness of the home's remains gives me the creeps. It makes me wonder how they'll feel when they find yours. I can still smell the stench of your decaying flesh, eyes hollowed out and filled with my piss. You thought you could get away with it. Talking to me like I'm an idiot, taking the things that I hold sacred hostage, my mind and my body. I can still remember that night vividly. I'm sure if I'm caught, I can plead insanity because God knows you drove me there. Bandaging every scratch, every stab, every tear. The ones that you put there on my bare body, beating me up so badly that I had to create ways to hide it. But now look at you. Poor excuse of a man. Dismembered in the same way that you tore my mental apart. Narcissistic prick. It was beautiful watching you be the one choking on dick, the one that I cut off and shoved into your pathetic pie hole. Now I know how you must have felt when you forced me to take you home. Your scream sounded so sweet, though. It's almost as if they still echo throughout the singe room where I burned you alive. You called me a weak woman that night. Well, I'm going to thrive as the woman that I was meant to be, one that doesn't take shit from the likes of you or anyone who mirrors your malicious ways. You thought I was kidding when I said that there would be hell to pay. I'm the worst mistake that you ever made, and you can now call me karma. Oh, wait, you can't. Peace.
Okay, so I now retract my statement from you, Paul, and I give it to the fact that I don't want no smoke. I don't want no smoke. The descriptiveness, the
He had to choke on dick too.
Choke on his own dick, not
The
just
whole dick.
his own penis.
The whole dick.
His own
Like,
shit.
nigga, like baby arm. Like, oh.
Listen, he had to learn a lesson, and she said she was doling out punishments.
Yo, I was still tripping on the eye socket line. I think I listened to this piece like twice, and I've never heard the eye socket line that's getting filled with the, I was like, whoa, wait a minute.
Man, that dude about to die with a sore throat.
That part.
And fuck vision.
I bet he didn't see it coming.
He
didn't see it coming. I'm dead.
All right. Adonis, our very own Quiet Storm. Baby, are you ready?
No, I need a minute to process what the hell just happened.
All right, I'm gonna shift in that regard.
I'm here. I'm good. Let's go. Let's do
it. Yeah, bro. Like that's my friend. I'm looking at her like, damn, sis. Like, I know you.
He no longer relaxed, y'all. Y'all didn't see he put the whole hair up like I'm not relaxed.
Yeah, he done got sweat.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Shit. All right, let's do this.
Oh shit.
Woo. Shit. All right. I'm ready, Pound Cake. Let's do this.
All right, baby, let's go.
All right. Love is that feeling of pouring into a melting pot, stirring in a hot room as the steam boils water over the stove. Patience wanes in and out, waiting for the food to stir. She stares at me intently, but not like I'm used to. Yet I breeze by it because her face is so intoxicating. Little did I know that it was the face of a siren, waiting to finish me in my fuckboy ways. See, energy is transferred and it always finds a way. Karma comes around full circle, running around over and over till it kills you. And this is as one of those moments where a woman I thought was another vixen to my list turned into the succubus that turned my life around. She kissed me slowly after an intimate dinner, rolled me like I've never been before, sucked me, pleased me, teased me, and made me feel like euphoria I've never felt. The touch of her skin is so smooth, I melted in it. And as I disappeared into REM after a night of heaven, I woke up into hell. Hands tied to the bed, pants down, and a vengeful maiden standing over me. A knife in her hand and a whip in the other. I scream, yet no noise breaches the sound waves. Much to my dismay, I noticed I'm gagged. But not only that, my tongue is gone. What's wrong, honey? Can't speak? Cat got your tongue? She speaks with a smile. Now I sit in regret, wondering if I could go back to that night I met you. Remembering I'm looking over my shoulder to see if you were a great prospect. Maybe I got lost in the concept. Your radiant brown skin touching mine. Now I lay here in agony. Or why is this pleasure always met with pain? Back to the moment. I shriek in pain, emanates from my pores as I sweat and squirm, trying to escape this fate, yet it's too late. All I can hear is her grin as she digs in, reaching for my jewels, laughing as she tortures me and slashes away at my tools. Sincerely, that was it.
So I am quite curious as to what line that was from, like what invoked that.
I'm trying to remember. It was, hold up, I have it. I'm looking over your shoulder to see if. And that came from damn. I don't want love with conditions anymore. So yeah.
I like that. I don't want love with conditions anymore. I think that would be a dope prompt. I commend you for being able to write from that perspective of the person being tortured. There was a lot of things in there that made me go, whoa. Whoa.
I'm not built like this. He said, whoa.
Pause. Hold up. Wait a minute. But Ty, you can always speak. I mean, you don't have to be quiet. We like, well, unless you emit, you roll, your tongue is, the cat got your tongue too?
That's the only way it's supposed to go. That man said his tongue is gone. If listen, my tongue is a very powerful instrument, and if you take that from me, I gotta kill your bloodline. Like
I wasn't ready.
Like if I get away, get away after you done cut my tongue off. Oh, I'm taking out everybody from grandma down. Like everybody gotta
grandma down. Wow.
Yeah, because if she'd have swallowed your mama, you wouldn't be here.
Okay, I just want to let everybody know that these are all fictional pieces written out of creativity. What has been stated in these pieces are not at all factual, and the people on this stage are all loving individuals.
Yeah.
Okay, Ty, tag you in it.
She gave a disclaimer first. Like that.
Right, whoa, hold on. There's terms and conditions to that statement before you even start. You have to be in my inner circle for me to be loving kindly. Nope.
Straight up, I am a bear.
That part. Okay, so I'm up next. Okay, great. So the line that was given to me by Geronimo Tat is "Your taste changed my heart's pace."
Oh, it's about to be good.
From the very first sight of you, my feelings were entangled in the mysticism that eluded when you smiled. Your presence intoxicated me to where being around you got me drunk with anticipation for the moment where you would finally let me hold you without concern of being too forward. Awkward, to say the least, having me going out my way to have you notice me and at the same time not to be considered a creep. But the only way for you was to observe you, and being that you're so guarded from potential dangers, I find myself on the outside looking. But it all worked out in the end. That's what I thought. I get this call asking me to come over. At first, I was like, let's go. And hopefully I could take a glance and slide into at least second base. But part of me, no matter how low the volume called to me, asked me the question without being asked. To the rest of my body, why now? If you were ducking and dodging me like the plague, what has changed? What has adjusted to where your vision is now shifted to my location? But there goes my body mocking my train of thought. Are you serious right now? A person of a female gender is asking you who has yet to see any parts of the female anatomy, to spend time with her at her house, possibly alone. This isn't an indication from the heavens that this could be the moment where your V card finally gets revoked. I don't know what this is. The angel on my shoulder is agreeing with the demon in my pants, and the quorum has made a swift motion to move this discussion to her location and see where this goes. She texted her address, and 20 minutes later, I'm at her place. Some house on a hill with only one light at the front door. The bushes seem to be taller than I was as I walked this covered trail from the street to the front entrance in the darkness of the night. My hormones denying the fact that this environment is now somewhat wound up in someone else's deep freezer, refusing to believe that such an outcome was in my future. And all fear was cast aside the moment I rang the doorbell, and my eyes were blessed with the vision of an angel opening the door. Hair still wet from taking a shower, smelling like mango shea butter with a whiff of Coco Chanel No. 5. I'm stunned by the sight of her and can't seem to get my body to function correctly, as it seems it's frozen, paralyzed, instantly in a state of bewilderment, only to be brought back from such a condition the moment my ears hear her say, "Come in." And as I step over the threshold, I can swear I hear the whisper of the wind saying no. But I dismissed it, claiming it was only the wind going through some trees. Fast forward, and we're on her couch, listening to some old record she had playing. "Dance with me," she asked as she took my hand and pulled me from the plastic-covered furniture. And in my youthful state of clumsiness, I stumbled into her only to be welcomed by her lips touching mine. This is not the way I wanted it to happen. However, The taste of her changed my heart's pace from a light jog to a 100-meter sprint, and the temperature quickly increased as she took my hands and placed them on her head. Swallowed nothing but air in hopes of gaining my composure, but she made it more difficult as she wrapped her hands around my shoulders and nuzzled my neck. Oh shit. This is going faster than I expected, and rather than attempt to control the pace, I let my hands lose their strength and go lower down her waist, only to be shocked into reality when I heard the unfamiliar baritone, "What you two think you doing?" It was a brother. Older, I suppose. I returned to the state where I first walked up to the house frozen, not knowing whether to bolt out or to remain locked in an uncompromising position, and she didn't even ask any easier as she held me closer, only to turn to give him a look that would have most men shook with fear of going any further in this conversation, and just like that, he left her without further debate. "Sorry about that," she said, as she looked up at me with wide eyes and kissed me apologetically. Did I say she kissed me? Did I? I can't remember. But my memory quickly came back to the two of us interlocked in a lover's embrace, face to face, as our tongues dashed sporadically. I wanted so badly to open my eyes and capture this moment, because who's to say this wouldn't happen ever again in my young adolescent life? And as they opened, I began to notice something strange. Like, why have her lips become so dry? And why was her skin so cold to the touch? And as my vision got clearer, it revealed that the angel was in fact a corpse, looking to have a little fun before finally resting in peace. Now, I'm all the way weirded out. And as I turn to the door to exit this experience, I'm hit with something in the back of my head and my body does lifelessly to the floor. I'm sure it was her brother, of course, but I wake up from the assault to find myself restrained on a table of some sort. And as I fight to be free, a voice comes out of nowhere. "No, this might hurt." A sharp sting hits the side of my neck, and I feel the warmth leaving my lower extremities. The Arctic sensation stayed with me as I looked beyond the lights to see more bodies standing around me. And from the crowd, my angel, who once embraced my lovingly, now looks at me with a sinister face and says, "It's feeding time." Poem.
Yeah.
Oh, we got fucked up by ghosts.
Hey, I'm gonna be straight up with you. If Aaliyah or Selena come back, I'm smashing. I'm not scared at all. I'm on it.
You all there?
Ooh, what, bro? I would, man. If Aaliyah come back as a ghost in where I am, yeah, cause she came back for a reason. She heard about Olicon. It's on and popping. Aaliyah about to get the blues. She's gonna be writing more letters.
Yo, I'm dead.
So it wouldn't be a 1 in a million, it'd be 2.
Shit.
Right.
No, don't come back. Don't go. You gotta go yet, baby. You ain't gotta go yet. Look, I ain't even called Ghostbusters. You good?
You didn't call Ghostbusters, but somebody called somebody.
I just want to say pause on that, because technically you would be.
Right. Ghostbuster, somebody.
You know what? Oh, I need a uniform. I need a uniform.
Thanks.
Well, we are going to keep it going because there is one more left in the queue for this particular round. So, Caffeine, are you ready to give it to them?
I is.
You want to tell them the line first, or you just want to run it?
No, I'm going to give them the line first. So, the line that the king gave me was, "Trust that there'll be no pain." All right, so let's get it. All my life, it's been a full house. Mama keeps giving me my own room, but there's never enough space. Eternal boundaries are obsolete. I wonder if I kill them if they're asleep, would it also affect me? What if I make them drowsy? I just need the screams to stop. I often see the others in my dreams. There's a little girl who's so afraid of the world, she spends her whole day crying. I try to tell her, hey, we're okay. But she definitely thinks that I'm lying. There's no denying that it does get a little crazy. That brings me to the others that they call shady. You see, this 80 babies that goes hard, street filling on concrete, keep yelling to the little girl, you need to be more like me. Pathetic you be. And I'm tired of listening to all that crying and shit. Right before the hit, the picture switch. Now these two, they don't talk much. Deranged and blue, see, they look the same, twins with different names, but they seem to quiet shady. Between the yelling and the crying baby, I think I'm going crazy. But these two, they make it better. You see, when they're here, I'm numb. I can't even get my feelings to form. You see, maybe it's the perfect time to just get rid of them all. No feelings equal no stall. No control at all. See, maybe the little girl was right. But tonight they're going to have to fight for their life. I'm tired and I need silence. Putting myself to bed. I'm tired and I need to become the head. Shady! I know you're not trying to hide. I thought your loud ass would be the first one trying to collide. Wait a minute. Could this be suicide? But now it's a full-on chase with the knife. But I have to cut this negative up and out my life. Don't think twice, just do it. Slid the knife right through it. I thought you was made tough. The little one crying louder, but I've had enough. Maybe this pillow would help her. So I rush over and cover her face, yelling, suffocate! Followed by trust. There'll be no more pain. I realize that I'm being watched by Blue and Deranged. They got a little disdain. Because I just wanted to clear my brain. See, I smile because I plan on killing them the same. No longer in the game, so I'm no longer afraid of mob ties. The old me has to die for the new me to become alive. So how did I survive all this chaos going on inside? As I stand back and look at my artwork, I promise myself I'm done with all the hurt. And trust, there's no more pain that will remain. Yo, I think I might be even going insane. Because my artwork kind of looks like a bloody murder scene. And then I wake from my dream. And that's my piece.
Let's go, storyteller. Again, I just want to put this out there in the universe that these poems are now not real. And the people on this stage are very loving individuals that do not use violence as a way to showcase their aggressions. Okay, back to our regular scheduled program.
That's true. Got 5 crash outs. I don't know what you're talking about. Shit.
Ooh, I slap somebody fucking soul loose.
Don't let this innocent face fool you.
Yeah, straight up. Like,
no, Agent Johnson. They're only speaking about jokes and Halloween stuff. I just want to have plausible deniability. I wasn't there. I didn't see nothing.
That part.
We not.
No, we all good and same.
My shovel is for yard work.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I only know a few hoes.
These are their stories.
These are the tales that I say so well.
These are the tales. Yo, my freak. Never mind.
Well, I think this round was freaking dope. Everybody's perspective of how they interpreted the line that was given and the different directions that everybody took, I think it was crazy. And then the fact that the storytelling built for everybody's piece was fire.
you gonna end up being in a poem. You do that snitching, somebody gonna write about you.
Petty. That part.
Somebody's gonna write about you.
Very good.
Going in a group poem.
He's going in a poem.
Well, we want to. Do you have a question, Sir Onyx?
Oh no.
Volunteering.
No request. I do it. I do it because I know he do me that part. No diddy.
Well,
he'll tell on Jesus.
Try Jesus. Please don't try me because I write poems. That part.
daily. So, seeing that you did bring that up, that you write poems, how do you guys write? Like, what is your writing style or your writing processes? Do you normally write daily when the mood so strikes you? Do you push yourself and you write weekly? Like, what's your processes?
I mean, ladies first. Oh, okay. All right. Since nobody's going to answer, I'll answer.
No, next sticks in the mouth.
Off mute.
I mean, for me, it's just whenever it hits. Like, if there's a certain thing that's on my mind that I need to get it off, like that's where I go, is to my pen and paper. I like prompts, but it's kind of like, which is what made it hard for me in the Drip U class, was like, I don't like forced writing. I don't like forced prompts because it comes out forced. It sounds very forced. So I had to kind of like take those prompts and put them in a different spot in my mind so that it didn't sound as forced, but more like I was mindful about my writing. And so, I don't know. It just depends. Like, every now and then, if a prompt hits me the right way, I'll write to it. But most of the time, it's just stuff that comes to mind.
Let me see. For me, I'm about the same. I try to write more, but I feel like I have to be inspired. I have to feel inspired. It could be a line out of a song that I hear that might bring on a whole poem or something like that. But I think that I'm kind of like Vixen. I write off of my emotion and based upon what I'm feeling at the time, or, you know, what I see or something like that. So that's usually when I write. And like I said, I try to write as often as I can, but this Drip class was the most I had ever wrote in my life. Okay.
All right. Ty.
Okay. So, in the hot seat now. When it comes to writing, I believe that we are all poets, whether it be in conversation, literal, when you touch pen to paper, or when you just in your mind. So I'm in all three. So when it comes to writing is almost like breathing. The moment I inhale, it might be another poem.
Pause.
No lies though. He ain't told no lies, man. He was spitting them out quick. I was like, hold up.
So he throw poems like as responses to people in the damn chat.
Right.
Like,
And still do, and did, and will. Yeah, that part.
I was like, I gotta tighten up here. It's just flowing too easily for him. Hold up.
So, Marielle, you might as well be safe and not do this snitching thing, because you will absolutely go in a poem. Probably as soon as your mouth opens up to let the words out, Ty is on it.
Be ready, sir.
Writing staccatos and snitching. That's my next one. This is always
It's going live in the chat.
You supposed to be a ninja.
Staccato.
You supposed to be a ninja following a code and you snitching and shit. That's fucked up.
My twin is not happy about that snitching option. Twin said he don't do that. That's not how he get down. So twin, let me ask you, does this mean that our very own instructor Sensei is gonna get a staccato tomorrow about said snitching?
He ain't getting a staccato. I'm gonna write him a motherfucking anthology about this. He's gonna get a piece of my mind. One of my staccatos is fuck staccatos, okay? That's what
Don't do that. Those staccatos.
Don't do it.
Those staccatos really made me laugh, yo. That was funny. Y'all came through with those.
and staccatos was fun, man.
He wasn't feeling my Pokemon staccato, and that was golden. That's all I'm gonna say. But you might get a staccato tomorrow, Shinobi. You might. Okay? I haven't written a poem in a long time. I took a break after class, but you might get one.
Hey, make it a haiku.
You heard the Denzel in that voice? Did you hear the Denzel in that voice?
He gave you a punishment assignment.
Three staccatos.
He gave you a punishment assignment.
I got a 3 for your ass, but it comes with a 1 in front of it. It's a side. I got some big ass feet.
Bars.
Well, I want to give a special shout out to our very own Omari Barksdale for introducing everybody to the art of haiku, staccato, and short forms. He is somebody very special to my heart. And I, even though I'm very territorial of him, I don't mind sharing him with you guys. And so I hope that you were able to soak up all the love and all the knowledge and all of the everything that he provides in the time that he was able to give it. He's actually in the chat. You may see him breeze through, but he actually is the reason that our very own sensei is the way that he is, because he introduced him to that too.
That's dope.
So I just want to say I love that dude. I don't know how y'all feel about him, but if y'all don't love him, don't tell me, because then I'm gonna be upset.
Oh, I love that cat. I just took one of his classes recently, actually. And I was able to write, which is something that I feel like his class always opened us up anyway, but I'm able to write faster, so I appreciate that. So yeah, no, shout out to the king, man. He's reach one, teach one. He's definitely
absolutely.
So, yeah.
And he has some more workshops coming up, so y'all be on the lookout for that. Now, because y'all are all talking shit, we might as well run it. In the words of Poppy, bitch. I want to ask our very own Drip of All Trades, what is your favorite piece by Caffeine?
Desire. Hands
Why
down.
is that your favorite piece?
Because it's like everyone knows that side of Poppy. Caffeine. They know that, that energy. She's about to bring it, and her pieces are always like, yes.
Hold on, bro. Got you. Let's just let people hear the guy.
Bet that up.
Put the music up.
I desire to be lifted higher, like like that kiss that leaves me floating through days, through galaxies unknown, where shooting stars meet Milky Ways and planets rotate, creating our own solar system. Yeah, I desire the love that makes me never question her loyalty. And the only question that she has is which comet we ride to the moon. Stargazing, learning each other's outer limits as we orbit around, not allowing the gravitational pull from others to bring us down. I desire for her to climb on top of her favorite rocket ship as we bounce around like meteors before her planet is washed over by showers. We be building supernovas by night, asteroids by day. Oh yeah, baby, we up like the sun. You see, I desire to be your moon and you see me whether I'm quarter or full. Just know that even behind the clouds, I am whole. Ready for the one to allow me to create high tides. I want to be your diamond planet. Rich to my core. I'm talking temperature so hot that no human can steal my shine. But you can study me like astronomy, astrology. Oh yeah, baby. I be leaving signs. See, I desire something out this atmosphere, but I keep getting sucked into the black hole that is now opened up and let me in. So I desire. You talking about that piece, bro?
Yeah, man. I'm talking about that piece, man.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure I had the right piece. I had the right
that
piece,
man.
Okay. That's that piece, though.
I can see why that's your favorite piece. That was smooth.
I like
I feel like I need a chat right now. Yeah.
It sends me somewhere, man. Like every time it's like it don't matter what's going on. As soon as I start hearing a spit that piece, it's like, yep, the world is okay.
Right. And when I wrote that piece, I don't think I had ever wrote a piece like that. This was the final piece that I wrote for the drip class. So I feel like all the work that I had did compiled together, helped put that piece together. So in my class, y'all the dopest, man. I just want to let y'all know that. Yo, y'all the dopest.
Well, y'all had a lot of pushing from a lot of different directions.
There was some pushing in there.
Why are we doing this?
You were supposed to hold your face, keep your composure.
I can't. My face too big. Yeah.
He be giving full face. Never mind.
He was giving full face. Yeah,
Got to. You got to go full face.
What's it look like me going half face?
I don't want to go half face.
Get in now.
I want all moisturized.
Well,
glazed.
Hey, yo.
I know that you had a lot of instruction that was quite different. Was there any particular instructor that kind of pushed your pen a little bit more than others?
Yeah. Shit, the Poetic Sadist is our name for her, Dara.
Our very own Dara Kalima is in the building. We want to give her a big shout out and a major salute for the fact of her being in here, being the Poetic Sadist that they named her. Y'all can't call her that, but we could call her that.
They're not like us. I have a whole attitude. That's our name for her. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, but she stood up. Like, I'm not like, she took us to class in ways that I feel like I can sit in any room with any poet at this point and not feel lost if they talking about, Statinas or Rumpelstiltskins. I said we named our stuff our own stuff. Leave it alone. We was building. We had an apartment building. We was building. We had it was a lot going on, but she put it down.
As you can clearly see, they made their own nicknames for certain styles. I believe that you're talking about the redoble.
That part. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
the apartment building.
The redoubles.
Yeah, and the redouble. That was the Rumpelstiltskin was the redouble, and the other one was the apartment building was the
Blue Sonnet.
The Blue Sonnet.
Woo, and yeah, we did a blues. Just know that it's stuff out there that I know that people who've been writing way longer than us did not touch. And not only did we touch it, we laid that shit down, made it our everything, and came back with it. And that's time out. But anyway, thank you, Poetic Sadist. I'm getting off now before them horns come out. Yeah.
Well, Poppy, what is your favorite piece by our very own Onyx?
We had a lot of pieces, but if I gotta pick one, I'm gonna go with the I Hope piece.
This one. I think I remember it. To the motherfucker in Cincinnati, Ohio, that thought it'd be okay to hack my Facebook account. I hope you slip on a sheet of ice and face plant to a pile of frozen dog shit. I hope you go to a restaurant with your boo thing only to have your card decline right in front of you. I hope that eviction notice you've been ducking and dodging for the past 2 weeks finally catches up with you. I hope that sewage backs up in your bathroom while you taking a hot shower. I hope you lock yourself out of your apartment knowing that your stove is still on during a gas main leak. I hope that you have 4 flat tires and your tank is still on E. I pray you lose your keys in a pair of khakis only to know that they've been donated to Goodwill. I hope your plug is dry for the next 2 months and loses your number when it's time to re-up. I hope the love of your life accidentally swipes left. I hope the mac and cheese you eating got raisins in it. I hope your steak is frozen in the middle of it and your Chardonnay got a little bit of the way that's piss in it. Sucks, don't it? To have tragedy after tragedy happen to you, to go through life thinking that every adversity is happening to you. And why are you thinking that everything bad is just a phase? I pray your next speeding ticket lands you directly in jail. That the next time you have to use the bathroom, there's an outer order sound on the door. I hope that there's a blackout while you on the final page of your dissertation with no autosave. I hope you're 1 point away from graduation and still get a failing grade. I pray that your sweet tea is actually unsweetened and the chicken that you're eating is badly unseasoned. My reasons for all this is for you to feel exactly what it feels like to be in somebody else's shoes when having to deal with somebody like you. The injustice of fucking with their enjoyment only for the satisfaction of it is truly unreal. And if you're doing it for kicks, then by all means, allow me to lace up these steel-toe boots as I remind you of what it feels like to get a kick out of life. And why are you thinking that this is still only a rant? I pray that it rains so hard that lightning strikes just inches from where you stand. I hope that every scene in Final Destination 3, 4, and 5 happens so close to you, only to have you find you contacting me to confess your sins, knowing that there's a 5-finger reaction at the end of that conversation. See, this is me. Never, ever forgiving you, knowing and hoping that everything bad truly does happen to you. Sorry, not sorry. Paul.
My favorite damn piece too.
I hope your macaroni got raisins in it.
I'm trying to tell you, that is the worst. He went past the potato salad. He went to the mac and cheese.
Yeah.
You know everybody's favorite is mac and cheese. Don't do that. Don't do that.
It's right in front of you.
Oh my God.
Yo, that piece is amazing.
And this is why he's a volcano, y'all. Because
Absolutely. That's why Onyx is his name. He is that strong black material that will knock you the fuck out if you fuck with him. And then it seems like he got a little crew with him. So if you fuck with one, he got some more behind him. Yeah. So I would advise you to step like me.
I do have the right to remain silent, but my other 4 don't.
I'm loud and rambunctious, and they all know it.
That part.
Yes, take a sip. I was going to say something else, but I stopped myself. So, Onyx, what is your favorite piece from our very own lovely Mistress Claus?
Okay, so there was this piece where there were tools involved.
Oh God.
Oh yeah. I want that one. I want that one.
Why is that your favorite piece, sir?
So during our graduation, just for those that weren't able to view it or those that weren't there, yeah, we made a presentation, individual presentations, and she came on the whole video with the Catwoman. And then she pulled out toys from under her bed. Like literally, she went from under her bed and pulled out these toys. I was not surprised. I was surprised just a little bit because I've never seen her perform in person. But yeah, that video right there, ma'am, make sure I'm in the car when you perform this. Yeah, because you might get the looks. Like, yeah.
Well, were you able to supply us with this kind of a performance, because we don't want to make him want for nothing.
I'll leave. I'm not ready. I'm still not ready. That was months ago. I'm not ready.
Take that shit.
Well, I don't have the prompts because we did not talk about this prior, but I could definitely read the piece. So this is called the takedown of Triple P. So if you know the Pretty Provocative Poet, I wrote this about him.
Shout out Triple P.
I know you've been wanting a taste of this kitten. Well, tonight's the night, but my name is Madam Vixen. You're used to being the one that performs with assertiveness. How about I help you take that guard down? All I want to hear is, yes, mistress.
Yes,
But
mistress.
first, I need to ask for your consent. So, Ty, before we continue, do I have your permission?
Yes, mistress.
Good boy.
Now disrobe and do it quickly. I want you down to your boxers and on your knees, ready and willing to serve and please. What, oh, what do I want to do to you? I'm sure by now that your balls are already blue. Here, put these on my feet, but show just how much you've missed me. And as your kisses trail up my leg, I wonder just how much I can make you beg tonight. All right, stand up. I push you back against the saltire, pulling your hands higher so I can lock them in place. I think this will do. Then I begin running my metal claws along your face, down your neck, along your nipples, stopping at your waist. Oh, wait. I want there to be an element of surprise. So I grab the leather mask and put it over your eyes. Now your sight is incapacitated by darkness, unaware of what will come next. Your safe word is brownies, correct?
Yes, mistress.
I bend over to grab the riding crop, push my bottom against your pelvis just enough to determine how much this turns you on already. With my hand steady, I gently tap the flap across your thigh. You let out a sigh and goosebumps begin to trail up your skin. So I lovingly tap upwards, going harder and faster until I reach your shoulder. Then down the other side. I don't want to leave an inch of you unscathed, so I turn you around. I unlock you and say, turn around. You're locked back in place even tighter. I grab the oil, candle, and a lighter, flick the bic and watch it melt. Then I tell you to hold your breath. With a tilt of my wrist, I watch the wax drip until drops land on your back. I begin to rub it in until your skin is glistening, repeating this again and again until you gasp. Once a drop lands on the top of your ass, is this too much for you? I ask.
No, mistress.
Good. I slide the boxers down to the ground, then smirk at your bubble booty. Gliding my claws along the curves, I yearn to smack it with bare hands. So I do. One for you. And one for you. My hands burn with a pleasant warmth. His buns turn an ice color red. I decide to abandon the riding crop and switch to a paddle instead. Now count these aloud for me as I deliver them. When the paddle collides with his bare skin, he breathlessly counts each one with a grin.
1, mistress.
Louder.
1, 2, mistress.
Louder.
3, mistress. 4, mistress.
Would you like some more?
Yes, mistress.
Ooh, what a good little subby. Now, let me set your hands free. Grab that bench for me and bring it over here. Assume the position, my dear. Head down. Arch that back. Yes, I want you just like that. I grab the electro wand and touch it to your calf. You flinch, then relax. I run it up your backside of your thigh towards the base of your bum, then over the hump, sending steady sparks of static shock, enough that you can feel it in your cock. And as you fight, the arousal tension builds until the word shit slips from your lips. In the blink of an eye, my nose is against yours, with my fingers pulling the loop on your martingale collar, watching the space between it and your Adam's apple get smaller, choking you just enough to get your attention. Oh, no, sir. Did you forget our golden rule? Don't you dare speak unless you're spoken to. This means you'll have to be punished. I lean over to grab the flogger, grazing your mouth with my nipple. I part your lips just enough to slide it inside, allowing you to suckle me and then demanding you to bite. With a jolt of pain, I remove you from my breast, returning to your bare butt in the air. I can see that you're anticipating this next part. Your totem standing at full attention, rock hard. I reach around and grab it and give you a nice squeeze. Down, boy, I demand. I'm not ready to play with you yet. I run the tails of this flogger between your crack, making sure to graze every inch of those nerve endings. Then quickly I lean back and thwack. The sound of these against your skin make me moist, and as you jerk with each hit and moan a bit, I'm overjoyed. My wrist doing figure eights so I can hit you on both cheeks with one hand. There. I think you've learned your lesson. Gripping the bench tight enough to leave finger indentations, you've still not given me the safe word. You've endured enough pain. On your back, it's time for your reward. And as I straddle your face, I tell you, clean up the mess you've made. Peace.
Ty, get your hands out your pocket. Excuse me, I'm sorry.
And thank you for filling in.
Yeah, I think y'all practiced that. That was absolutely amazing.
Tom, you are such a good boy. I am very proud of you.
He mutated.
Yep, he is. Absolutely.
Mutated.
We got him a little parched. Job well done. Well, we're going to keep this going. So, Vixen, what's your favorite piece by our very own Quiet Storm?
Well, with Quiet Storm, we hear a lot of different types of pieces, and I liked when he's lovey-dovey with it, but there's one in particular where he writes a love letter to poetry, and I want to hear that one.
Did you, what the fuck? Wait.
I fell in love with words long before actions became a thing. These syllables became heartfelt love letters that made passages become massive lessons, learning to contest feelings with powerful parables as I descend into myself, learning, living, loving. Poetry saved me, and I felt desperately for her plight, silently craving affection as my brain bursts, the collection of sentences piling up pain and passion and happiness. I rose from the depths of my insanity with a smile, knowing I found solace in something that returned the love I gave it. Each night, I learned something new about the beautiful muse and watched it dance with me in the night, combating each other till we ran out of breath. Alliteration, alleviating the exhaustion I felt chasing expectations. Instead, I found rhymes and hymns that gave me more wins than the myriad of women I laid with. Words changed me, separating from the idea that I couldn't achieve my dreams, so I called myself a wordsmith. Writing saved me from these feelings that I was worthless. Now I have found the beauty in my purpose and arrived holistically past the surface of what my potential exerted. Poetry saved me. And I'll forever love her for that. Sincerely. Oh, shit.
Let's go, twin. I'm not gonna front. You caught me off guard. You looking like a beekeeper in all white, but
God damn.
Looking like Rady.
Caught him in a beekeeper, cuz.
that's why when I seen it, I had to leave it. And I was like, what the fuck? I apologize if I messed you up in the beginning, but the poem was dope, though. I'm not gonna hold you.
Beekeeper, yo.
It was the way that he was.
Hey,
I like that nickname,
he
though.
do be
Just
chasing
saying.
honey. Don't worry about it. You be about that honey life. Be a beekeeper. They be buzzing around my brother. Yeah, you talking about business.
I'm a retired side nigga. I don't be buzzing about shit.
He's still calling himself that. I'm retired.
Tired from that life. Only thing I chase is money and poetry.
So,
Money
wait, so that just means you ain't got to chase no more. It just comes to you.
It do.
It comes on him.
It does. It comes in the
I hate you. I hate you so much. Why you gotta be like that? Oh, I'm sorry. Strongly dislike
He
you.
said he got red cat in the car, so I understand. I feel him.
See?
Got some red cat in the car.
See? It's just waiting, purring and shit.
Right. So,
Stomping.
Adonis. Wow. What is your favorite piece by Paul Cram?
Man, listen, right?
Come out. By who? This is not that night.
I'm sorry. What is your favorite piece by our very own DOT? Drip of all trades.
All trades, man. Listen, you're gonna like this one, twin. You know what I'm saying? Because it's one of your pieces. It's one from when you assigned it to us. So I first heard this name when he said it. It was Olakon, and when he first did it, it was the piece called "Come to Me." You know what I'm saying? So it was the first time I heard him actually get real down and deep and raunchy and nasty. So my favorite piece is called "Come to Me." So go ahead, Drip of all trades, Master Olakon.
Come to me.
You see the light comes to his face. It's like, yeah.
All right.
Leading bees with honeycomb. Oh. Sorry, go ahead.
Come here. You have been a very, very bad girl. And being in the position that I'm in, I cannot allow your transgressions to go unpunished. This is not the part where you part your lips. That comes later. Explanations and excuses are not needed. In fact, the only words that should escape from your mouth is, yes, daddy. All praise is to Olakon. I asked you not to speak. Now I'm telling you not to open your mouth again without instructions for you to do so. You see, I understand that you are accustomed to being in a position of dominance. But today, you submit to me. Now speak. And remove the armor that guards your temple. And assume the position of consequences so I can restrain your limbs to my spreader bar, creating a perfectly arched edible arrangement that is already glistening with praise for your sexual deity. But before we go into full worship, I must collect tithes and offerings in the form of punishment because, like I said, you have been a very, very bad girl. Where should we start? With fingers gripped in your hair, I'll pull your head back slightly and lightly roll my tongue across your neck and shoulder. Sensually start biting in between licks down your spine to the top of your perfectly arched ass before giving it a firm. Now say my name. The noticeable elevation in your anxiety increases my level of arousal as I reach for the French feather tickler and began your torture. Using the feather to slowly stroke the inside of your thigh and passionately pass across the altar of your temple. Running the feather up the perfectly arched heel of your geography, paying special attention to the middle of your spine, so mentally, you're paying special attention to the middle of your spine. making that slight jerk in fear genuine as I bite the nape of your neck. You see, I am the newly crowned king of kinky. You brought this beast out of me, and now it's you that must be tamed. Rapid, repetitive lashes across your ass send signals to your throat to sound the passion-filled alarm, to warn of the flood that just broke your sexual levees. Body shaking from anticipation of the tsunami that's soon to follow, your essence dripping from your temple, signifying that it's time for worship. Hands grip firmly on your hips as Olakan shows his pleasure for your altar, leaving no spot untouched. Your walls begin to tremble as Olakan splash harder into your waters. Permission to come, you ask. Permission granted. Open the door to your floodgate and release your praises to me. You have been a very, very bad girl, but you are so good at accepting punishment. Drip.
So, Twin, why is that your favorite piece?
Because it's you hear the Louisiana accent, you feel the it's like a big bird. Oh, Sage, I feel bad for whoever got that punishment. It's like you deserve that shit. Because why you got?
But do you feel bad though?
Right, because they probably loved every bit of it.
See that?
Do you feel bad though?
I don't get that.
See, I don't. I feel bad in a good way. Like, damn, somebody got this work. You know, somebody got this work. Like shit. You know what I'm saying? And she might need a couple weeks of just bereavement from any type of sexual activity.
You said bereavement.
Like a vacation or something, just to get away from everybody for a little while.
Wow. For 3 days, not 3 days of bereavement. Wait a minute.
That's funny.
There's some fucking murder in there. God, you gonna get your fix and be like, I don't need you for another month. You know what I'm saying? Style.
Let him give that introduction. Oh no, I'm a whole what, Parker? Oh, excuse me, drip of all trades. I'm a whole what?
I'm an addiction, man.
See?
Why
you had to do that though?
One of our very own instructors, our very own Rare Epiphany, basically said, Poppy, you over there acting out the pieces. You bringing them to life.
Yo, I love my class. I love these pieces. I love them. So most of the time I know what's coming. You know what I mean? Literally. Never mind.
So you seen it coming?
I try, you know, you can tell when it's about there. I'm sorry, you can just tell it.
I can feel it coming in the air tonight.
Oh Lord.
She died. She died. Because I'm an RIP resting pussy. Feel me?
All day. All day.
Good.
Shit.
And you know what I loved about our class too? I do have to say this on national, you know, we on some national shit here. We everywhere right now. I gotta say that everybody in our class knew how to tear down some. I ain't gonna say we that league or nothing, but I'm gonna say we is that league. I mean,
I didn't get this beer for nothing.
Don't let this baby face fool you.
So yeah, that was a strange class.
I've been training for that all my life. I cleaned out.
That is funny. That's hilarious at the fact that you all made that connection in that way. That lets you know that they are more than just class. They are family. At the fact that they were able to talk about everything under the sun clearly. There was no stone left unturned.
Somebody got to turn it. We were asking them, why you ain't turn that one? Hold on.
Well, we are here for a little bit longer. Just a little bit. I know we're having a good time, but we can't keep y'all too long. So
unless you want to.
I mean, Almost said things very inappropriately. You know, I'm trying to be good. I'm trying to be instructor, make it make sense, not pound cake today.
You could be whatever you want to be. You know what I'm saying?
Don't tell me that because I do follow instructions.
Cakes get pounded.
Hey, I'm a good instructor. You know what I'm saying? You ain't know about all that. Let me stop.
Your hand is probably like the whole side of my cheek, like one whole cheek.
That's a lot of. Can we? You know what?
So I understand.
Yes, Lord.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do, Rad. We all
Yes,
have
they
to agree
do.
with that.
The titties
You
are
have to
titties.
big your family up when they doing nice things in it. Yeah, we agree.
I just got thirsty.
There's no milk that comes out of these right now.
I can practice. I can fucking pretend.
Somebody having kids tonight.
Shit.
After all of y'all pieces, absolutely. You probably got a couple people pregnant.
As we should.
I mean,
Not you.
okay.
Not yet.
I'm okay.
Not yet.
Woo!
At this present moment.
Hey, I second that. I second that.
For it. Do it again.
I second that.
I second that.
Second what?
Owe me some children, damn it.
Oh, and for you, hey, Rad. Hey, you can have a bank. You know that. Come on.
Yes.
Rick knows she can get it.
Get it.
I love cake. I eat all the cake.
Me too. I like
You hear the Denzel when he's very serious. You hear it.
Real shit. That dude do like he's about to have the greatest monologue ever.
You think you can do this to me?
I do love cake.
I do love cake. I do love cake. Yes, I do. I do love cake.
Well, before we conclude, I know that y'all have a group piece that we're going to, bless the people with. But before we go, I want the people to know about you specifically, and also so that they can tap into you, where they need to go, how they need to get in touch, and where they can go to see you. So I want to go round robin, starting at the top and then at the bottom. Are we good with that?
I don't know.
Yeah. Okay, that's me.
I'm going to call it out. It out.
Tap.
Uh-huh. Yes. Bam. Circle. So we're going to go drip.
All right.
Quiet Storm, Caffeine, and then our very own Onyx.
All right. So you can find me on Facebook under Parkram King. You can also find me Instagram under Drip of All Trades, TikTok Drip of All Trades. I don't know what my Snapchat is. I don't use it that much. Also, every Sunday right here, the Louisiana Lyricist Lounge, I will be hosting. And Saturdays when Blog Talk is not being a whole out here. Thank you for the word, Pound Cake. When Blog Talk ain't being a whole out here, you can catch me on Epiphany Radio for Smoking Word Open Mic, presented by Epiphany, sponsored by Raw Links LLC.
Miss Claus.
Unmutate.
You can mostly find me on Instagram at _versatile_vixen. There's a link in the bio that will link you to all my other social media pages. It also link you to my book and to my single that's called The Sound of Love. It's on all major music platforms now. And if you're in the Atlanta area, you can catch me November the 7th at Pink Panties and Poetry. And then November 30th at Sensual Saturday.
Quiet Storm.
So you can find me. Sorry, she's as dry as hell. You can find me at. Enough. Moving on. You can find me on Instagram at sincerely_Donnie or Lucid Voices Movement. Check out my website, lucidvoices.org. My YouTube is Lucid Voices. You can find me on Facebook at Adonis Richards or Lucid Voices or Lucid Writers. I'm not on TikTok yet, but I'm coming soon.
Few more pools.
Coming to a theater near you.
No.
Stop it. And then, yeah, that's it. Not on Snapchat. So,
Poppy.
All right, so y'all already know it's up. You can find me Poppy Woodyard on everything, and that's wood in your yard, baby. You can find it on any and everything. I am on the ticky-tacky. I do morning inspiration every morning. I am not called caffeine for no damn reason. Let me get you. Rise up, wake up. And then I'd rather y'all follow me to the damn corner. Even though Wednesday is the last night, you can always meet me on the corner and go back and rewatch. Man, just meet me on the corner, Poppy's Poetry Corner. I'll be there. Also, Central Saturdays, November 30th, I am in the house, baby. I'll probably be the first one to greet you right there at the door with a welcome and hug if you crew. You know what it is. This show gonna be lit. So make sure y'all get y'all tickets now. I'm pretty sure them early birds going right now. Tap in. Let's do it. And that's me, y'all.
And she out. Onyx.
If you haven't realized it yet, if you still trying to figure it out, you are in the presence of greatness. I am Ty Black. You can find me on Instagram, TYBLACKATL. That's Ty Black ATL. If you're looking on Facebook and all other social media platforms, by all means, you are more than welcome to. That's Tyrone Blackwell. Sing the song if you want to. That's a whole nother attitude. That's all you got.
Yeah.
My dude.
He literally may pop up in a city near you. If you are in Atlanta, he may run up on you. You will see the big giant from a distance. On top of that, he may pop up.
Wow, do you know that song though? From a distance.
He may pop up on an Instagram live. You don't want to miss him. You don't want to miss any of these beautiful, talented spirits. So please make sure you tap in. Don't be scary. I mean, they talk a little violence and a little freak nastiness, but they're very approachable people. Yes, don't be nervous. Don't be shy. Also, my name is Sarah G on Facebook, but you can find me on Instagram at CaramelKiss827. It may pop up as Mystic, but most people know me as Pound Cake. I am a person who has a lot of things going on. If you ever been to Clubhouse, or in the words of our very own Caffeine, the cafeteria, you will find me hosting a show with my homie, Written in Pain. We are doing a sticky. That is an all erotic open mic with conversation. So please don't be scared. We are solidifying the dates. It's going to take place in November, even the 7th or the 14th. So either or, get yourself ready to get wet. Also, November 30th, I will be there with our very own general herself, Miss J. Simone, and the Walking Erotica. If you do not know, then you need to know why, because they are phenomenal. And this show is going to be lit. It's the last one of the year with our very own Kiss, the poet. So if you want to follow, please feel free to tap in, because we are here in the Atlanta area and other places. So, are y'all ready to close out this show with y'all dope ass piece?
Let's do
No
it.
doubt.
Let's go.
I'm gonna let y'all sound off. I love y'all, and I'm gonna be talking shit in the background. You gonna see me? Oh wait, I'm sorry. Before y'all start, my bad. Central Saturdays, just for the people that like to get a little kinky or like to get a little play. It's a cosplay party. So what that means is you can get dressed up or dressed down. You know, if you wear less clothes, I won't be mad, because you know I like to watch. Okay, tag you it.
Here at the Honey Dripper School of Sensuality and Erotica, or HISS for short, our mission is to slither into curious mind and provide them with the sensual nutrition needed to aim them in their individual journeys. HISS understands that exploring outside your comfort zone can be thrilling yet fearful experience, but with the help of our knowledgeable staff, it is our aspiration to give students a firm structure in more ways than one than just the syllabus. Here at HISS, We encourage boundaries to be pushed in a safe and consensual manner. You can never be too extra here at His, for your imagine is just your playground. We just help you play in it.
Hot seats heating up these four walls as we matriculate meticulous mind-melding engagements. Literally and figuratively, reaching an orgasmic climax, this class where we enhance confidence, challenging lexicon, building vernacular that combats literary elements, leaving you salivating from linguistic love-making parables. Tongues fly in here, swirling viciously in circles, crafting, calculating shifts in the paradigm of ecstasy, as the best part is, it's not restricted to the bedroom. And as we advance, we'll master how to abbreviate our thoughts to where one sentence whispered in the right tone will have the listener moaning without any remorse. And by the end of the paragraph, they'll be drowning in the oceans created by your words, making waves sounding like crashes, rocking boats as we work the middle, changing the position you once had about magical melodies made mingling in the middle of the night. These courses teach you the wicked ways. Wet words will make people into deviants, demonstrating devastating, dastardly moments that leave you contemplating the next, reminiscing onto the prior. Bring your ass. Let us lick lullabies into your ear to make you lose your mind.
Grand Risings. Welcome to the Art of Dominance. I'm your instructor, Miss Wood. This class might get hard, but I'm here to walk you through the basics. I will whip you right into shape, not chaining you down. This is a different type of journey. Dominance 101. Mastering the skill set of having power over your core, brevity, and stroke. Starting with every true leader should know how to use their heads before diving deep. You will learn plenty of stuff in between. Like more than your words hold power as we prevail through life and this class. Controlling you will be what we work on longest and last. Main lesson blend. If you maintain you can influence most situations. Dominance is a gift, so always be present. You do that and you will reign over your world, dominating any and everything who tries to get under you. You will learn the dumb way. So sign up for your next course to learn your first safe way to play.
Interested in adding some bondage to your life, but not sure where to start? I'm instructor Madam Vixen, a master of the art. I'll guide you through the basics, imparting wisdom with a gentle heart. This introductory course welcomes you into a space of trust and exploration where ropes become a tool for connection and conversation. In a classroom full of eager faces and curious minds, we'll embark on a journey of self-discovery intertwined through the practice of bondage. You'll learn to trust in yourselves and each other, in the power of touch. With each knot tied, you'll surrender through the process while letting go of inhibitions and embracing vulnerability in its fullness. Once you've mastered the act of bondage, you can learn to use your tongue to write calligraphy on clits while performing cunnilingus.
Good afternoon. I'm Professor Paul Cram, PhD. And I will be your qualified instructor for the Tongueology course called Calligraphy Tongue, Advanced Cunnilingus. In this course, you will learn the delicate and intricate art of using your tongue like a fountain pen to trace the curves and lines of what we will call her marker paper. I will teach you how to write stories of passion with each stroke of your tongue, creating beautiful expressions with every letter written with gentle precision. Your tongue will become an instrument of artistry, with a skill to elegantly produce an orgasmic masterpiece that will bring her to the edge of sanity.
So as you can see, here at HIS, we make it our mission to empower your choice to explore this whole new world. On this campus of euphoric ambitions, we look forward to your climatic accession as you climb the ladder to success, to a paradise extending way past just the physical. Here at HIS, we encompass each and every sense, making your elevation, be it vertical or horizontal, a journey that takes you to new heights. We inspire you to never limit your drip, but to let it flow endlessly. We welcome you to Hiss.
And I want to present the world the anthology, the last class that has crossed into the beautiful collective known as the Honey Dripper Poetry Collective. We do more than just erotic poetry, as you can clearly see. There was a lot of versatility on this stage today. And so we don't limit their pens, and as you can see, they all are fire. So I ask that you continue to tap in to the Louisiana Lyricist Lounge.
I can't do it.
See, Lucid Voices, our very own Vixen at her, what is it, Pink Panties and Poetry, and our very own Ty Black on Instagram, Facebook, and anywhere this man is available, because everybody here is amazing. We love you and we thank you for joining us tonight. Make sure you tag a friend, tell a friend, bring a friend, and let them know that we're here again. And I'm going to throw it back to our very own Drip of All Trades.
You gonna throw it back? 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 Hey,
don't even let her correct
hey.
it. Just, yes, that's what's gonna. Yes, yes, yeah. Until she can't.
Tom Brady.
Until she can't. Yeah. All right. So I want to thank each and every one of y'all, man, for the time y'all taking to come out here and blow the lounge up. I appreciate y'all. And like it was already said, man, this is started off as a class, and y'all end up being straight family. You know, and I love you all. Real talk. To everybody, although the viewers, man, thank y'all for coming out, man. I see y'all showed out in them chats, man. I appreciate that so much. Without y'all, there is no Louisiana Lyricist Lounge, so I appreciate you coming out each and every week to support the Louisiana Lyricist Lounge. Poets, I love y'all. If you got it on your heart, don't leave it there. Spit that shit. We out.